This is the Black Roses podcast, and this is episode 15. And I'm Pop Dukes, and these are the boys. And we're talking about fun in the sun, summertime. Is a family episode. Who knows?
So it's gonna be a pretty chill episode. Just talking about the summer, because I know the summer, July is like so close. It's like so close.
Yeah.
And I know it kind of started, but all starts.
It starts for you on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
It kicks off for you on the 4th of July.
All starts from there.
July, 4th of July.
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Did you guys hear about the girl that won the fight? Like, she basically used what was like a loophole technique. She was just, it's like a kickboxing match where she's just kicking and kicking and kicking. And
it was like a constant kick.
Yeah, it's like,
non-stop.
You always had that friend, or I know I was that person when I got older.
Do the same combos.
Just hit that one same button.
Oh, you talking like a video game?
Yeah. Well, it's not a video game, but you can relate it to a video game.
Oh, I see.
So she has a rapid fire kick.
And it was working?
And it was working. It was she found a loophole in kickboxing, I guess.
Did the person end up just knocking out?
I'm not sure. I didn't see the video, but we could pull up the video.
What is that called?
Basically, she just won the fight just by kicking and kicking and kicking. I don't think she knocked her out.
Where is it from?
I want to say Japanese beautiful fighter. It says right here. I just caught it. It's Mona Kimura.
Oh, okay. So it's in Japan.
It's Japan.
It's called
I'm assuming it's in Japan since
it says Japanese beautiful fighter girl. That's what it says right there.
So she won that. Then kudos to her.
She found the ultimate loophole. It was equivalent to throwing jabs in boxing. It's pretty cool.
I would have never even thought of that. I can't even use my legs like that. When I try to put my I used to do it as a kid. I used to kick my leg up, but now I'm I can't even do that.
The balance, you know what? I remember when I was younger, we had to, in the playground, they had balance beams, and we used to
balance
lobster. My bad, bro. I didn't think it would open a video.
Yo, your face shrunk so quickly. Overall, this summer that I'm doing, I had a lot of things planned, but plans kind of fell back. So, most of them, so I can't really do those things. But I am trying to make new ones, and I'm still trying to keep task of the ones I need to mainly get done, the ones that are important, obviously. But the ones I was going to do, I just can't do right now. The plans end up falling
through. But you can make new plans, and I keep bringing my face to the mic. I gotta stop doing
you're so
that.
used to it. All right. By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we have a new setup. We got a new setup. Yeah, so it's not going to look like the way that you guys are usually used to, as you guys are looking it at. So it's going to look a little bit more different. So I got to get used to looking at this camera instead of the other camera.
It's still the same setup here, guys, but we have a new camera, and then we got lighting. And
it's a whole nother new thing now. So it looks completely different. It's going to look different. I know you guys are going to notice by the detail and everything. But
it caught me off guard, though. Because when I did the intro, I was looking for the
that's what I was, bro.
It
that's
caught
exactly
me off
what I was
guard.
saying.
That's why I messed up once. I was like, oh man, whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Have you been able to find it?
Hold on. Is this what you're talking about?
Let's see.
Yeah, her right there. She just learned to she's like a hack. She just
kept going.
Yeah, they use it in Taekwondo. They said it's like a blade or a jab kick or something, and she just kept kicking and kicking and kicking. The other fighter tried to come in. She just kept kicking and kicking and kicking.
So
that's it.
So it's like a jab, but it's also like a
blade jab kick or something.
I've seen it. Yeah. She just keeps
cheesing. Yeah, she's cheesing through the whole thing
the skirt on and everything.
Whatever works.
That's aura
if you could predict your opponent's next move and you still can't handle it, then
that's kind of on you, man. You know what I mean?
Caught off guard.
Completely. But
I know they just keep doing that, and then you keep falling for it.
I think it's because when the first is third hit, I think they started to feel dizzy. It really got to them, those kicks, you know.
What
It
even
built up.
is this? So what is kick fighting? Alright,
It's
you're allowed
kickboxing.
kickboxing.
Also, so hold on. So the whole thing's about kicks. I'm assuming.
No, I mean,
since
you
the name-
boxing and you got to use different techniques, but she just kept on doing one move. Like, you know, when you're at when you're playing against like somebody young and you're just hitting the B button or the X or whatever.
Yeah,
the X
that
button.
doesn't exist anymore
Yeah.
because so many fighting games try to like prevent that.
That,
They like
yeah.
make mechanics that
They
prevent
kind of
that.
force you to like do combos
Yeah,
and
they're
whatnot.
forced because you can't do the same thing.
I remember back in the day, they had a game on Nintendo called Kung Fu, and that's all you did was just kick. And I would pass all the level. I would flip,
By
and
just
kick
doing
and
the same
kick.
thing.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah, but as a player, I know a lot of people are
Uh-huh.
probably watching this and they're probably used to like playing games and fighting games, and they only have like certain combos. I mean, I noticed with Mortal Kombat 1, which I like doing, is like changing the combos. I know a lot of people stick to like that specific
How many
like term
combos
of
does
combo.
Mortal Kombat 1 even have? Oh, I thought you were talking about the arcade one.
No, not the arcade one. I'm talking about like the recent one.
Yeah,
It's
the
literally called
newest
Mortal
one.
Kombat 1.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
newest one.
And I feel like there's a lot of people that play good, but they can do better. Now, I'm not saying that I'm like good or a professional. I'm just saying like some of them, like I be seeing them do the same moves. It's cool, it's flashy, but it's like they just keep doing the same thing. It's like they don't really go out.
Man, like around that time where like Mortal Kombat first came out,
Mhm.
the creator of that, people that were putting that very game together, were like one of the only people out there that was trying something new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You talking about Mortal Kombat 1, like
Yeah, the
my
very
one.
first one.
Yeah, the
Your
very
one.
first one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember, man.
Yeah, they're like the only people that were actually trying something new.
Yeah.
I would
They
save
took a lot of risk.
I would save I would just look in my mom's car for like quarters, dimes, nickels. If I had like a little bit of like lunch money left over, I would go to the arcade with $1 just to play that game twice.
Damn. So it was so easy back then. You could just like go ahead and put a quarter in and whatnot.
You have to go to the arcade just to play a game.
Yeah, you just walk like a mile, maybe 2 miles.
I feel like they don't even do that. Like, listen, like this is probably gonna
Just
be,
to play that
I
game.
feel like a lot of people
Just
have
to play
noticed
that game.
this. I feel like a lot of people have noticed this, but back then in the 2000s, you know how there used to be like test built or test games
Mhm.
where you can play, you can actually play it.
Yeah.
Some games, some consoles like the PS5, Xbox Series X or S, they don't allow you to do that. They just allow you to surf on their homebrew and that's it. Just on the home screen and what's new on the game. They don't literally let you try a demo or the actual game itself.
Yeah.
Like the Wii did that, the PS3
I
did
know
that,
exactly
the
what you're
Xbox
talking
360
about.
did that, and Nintendo Switch still does that.
Yeah,
but
they'd have you like
depends where you're
download
going.
like a demo. You'd think, right?
Yeah.
For like, and demos cost more than the actual game for some reason.
Yeah.
Or if not the game, like a little clip of the game, like trim of it, and then it like costs the same amount of gigabytes of the game. And sometimes they weren't even a demo, like a game, like gameplay. It was just the menu.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I noticed
Same
that
thing
too.
happened
Yeah.
with what was that game called? It was like a 2-player game where you break out of prison. On
So
PlayStation.
it takes not to take.
Nah,
It's
it
the same
takes-
creator. I think it's the same.
A
creator.
Way
It's
Out,
like-
I
Way
think.
out, yeah, the Way Out or Way
Yeah,
Out.
way out.
It's funny because
They did that.
back in my day, they had like the malls.
Mhm.
They had like Nintendo,
Mhm.
and they had like a whole like 15 Nintendo game, like 15 systems. And you will walk up and you wait in line. You walk up and you could play like 14 demo games.
Yeah, because you're
And you actually play the game
Yeah.
like Paperboy and stuff like that. And I used to spend like hours doing that.
yeah. So like, I know what you're referring to, and I know what he's referring to. Public and then home as like actual demo when it was
Yeah.
taken to home. But even with some games, which is true, like Saints Row, like back on the PS3, Saints Row the Fourth, which I'm like pretty sad saying this, but like Saints Row the Fourth, I remember that game being like 6 or 4 gigabytes. I downloaded it back then, and I played it. Like I didn't play it. It's just you make your own character, and that was it. That's
Yeah,
it.
it was
And they
just
still
character
did that
creator.
with the new Saints Row. They kept
It's
doing
the
that.
same thing. We're not even gonna talk about the new Saints Row.
I know, right? That's
That is a disaster.
that is tragedy.
That's
I'm not,
tragedy.
we're not even gonna get to there. This is-
You would see what we mean if you saw it.
if you were to see what we saw, you'd be like, "Well, I see why now."
Yeah, it's tragic.
it's pretty tragic. So
To think that was competition to GTA once.
I know.
probably
It's kinda
back in
sad
maybe
how it
back
went
in
out.
2008, but not now.
Yeah, I know. Back
Doesn't
in
even count.
2008. Yeah, it's kind of sad how it went out.
It's honestly laughable of how bad,
Yeah.
like how like where they're at now.
You try to make it funny and they end up blowing it back.
Not
in
even
there.
It's not even that. That's the thing. It's not even that. They could have done that. They could have been.
And that's the
successful.
thing. It wasn't even funny either.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
times it was, but it didn't.
It
like,
wasn't
take the
like
cake.
literally 90% of the time.
But this summer,
Mhm.
this summer,
This summer.
I'm just hitting the gym.
Yeah.
I want to look good again. I let myself go.
I feel like that's kind of
Exercise.
common with everyone.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people beat themselves up over it, but I've been realizing that a lot of
But
people.
it's still like an expectation. Like what's that? I don't know why I can't think of a word for that.
For someone like
No, like an expectation. No, not a requirement. I can't think of the word.
you're putting what's it called,
You got
boundaries or something like
Not a boundary. It's like
Goals?
we almost have the word, but like we keep going around it that's similar to it. I can't think of the word. No.
I forgot the word.
Expectation.
Ye-
Wait.
What is
Oh,
it?
I don't know.
Well, because I'm trying to hit the pool with little sis,
Body.
and I'm trying to go out there and
And swim.
not swim, but just like
So
lay down the vibes or whatever you want to
What
say.
do people say when they say like a unrealistic body?
physique.
No, not physique. Don't think of that. It's like
Oh,
I don't get it.
unrealistic
goals like
No, unrealistic body type. When they say like,
Yeah, you
Got me,
lost
dude.
me. You lost me.
uh,
Overall, I do feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people have been beating themselves up over it, but I feel like a lot of people have to know that it's normal to fall into that thing, to that sort of thing.
yeah.
I feel like what's really mostly important is that you want that goal and you get back to it and you're improving. It's not like an easy 1, 2, 3 thing, you know. Not
Yeah.
everyone's gonna like
Mm.
get back in.
But I
Yeah.
didn't fall too far off the train, anyways. I just all
Yeah, I
I did
know.
was fill in. I filled in my lines. Now I got to get back my lines. It's just a bunch of cardio.
You know, that's what
I
kind
just-
of that's what life kind of
yeah,
is, you know.
yeah.
It's like you kind of
But
improve and whatnot.
in this family episode, what we got going on?
So I don't have much plans besides just editing. And I did go on a walk yesterday, and it was pretty crazy. Didn't have my phone with me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I ended up going on the walk, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun. Just went by myself. It was pretty good. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing much. I'm probably just gonna be chilling with a friend. And yeah, I mean,
Working.
that's really it. Yeah, editing on call, and I'm also planning to work out too, but just kind of see where that goes. But yeah, that's what I'm pretty much doing. I'm still trying to replan everything and trying to plan on what to post on my Instagram because I want to do, like, you know, as I've been saying for a long time, crazy stuff. But I've just been busy with so much, and I've been trying to like set like time where I can like do it and have the time for myself to do those types of things. So I've just been trying to put myself for schedules and whatnot. Just put like
standard.
Big Bro's workout plan standards.
Standard.
You gotta reach those standards.
There you go,
And look
yeah.
at me again.
Everyone has their own standards, and
Like
you
you just
have
had
to
them
reach
right now.
that.
hmm
You have to reach standard. Don't look at other people's standard.
Yeah.
Follow your standard.
Your own
You
standards.
could take inspiration by others, but you
Of
have to
course.
make it work
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah.
You do, but don't look at other people's Don't compare standards.
Don't go.
So okay, it's true. So what you got, little bro?
Yeah,
going on?
what do you
What
got?
I
The boys.
honestly, for summer, I kind of just want to enjoy myself, but mostly I do want to get back into shape, like
Uh-huh.
exercise, which I've been doing that already,
As we all do.
as we all do. You know,
So,
buddy.
yeah.
You
It's
too.
already through that time, and like, you know,
Yeah.
you already know what I'm gonna say.
The 4th of July is our day.
The
Yeah.
4th of July.
We wanna play volleyball and not volleyball. We just wanna go swimming
We wanna
and take off our shirts because we all Top Guns.
Oh my goodness, swimming.
Guns.
That sounds fun. I don't think when's the last time I went
That was
swimming?
like last year.
I mean, aren't you going swimming? Oh, this is
Yeah.
how we're recording this tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm going to go swimming tomorrow.
Ooh, you excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
He's
Are
excited.
You going?
Huh? No, I'm staying.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
So those are your plans.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing anyway? So I seen you going out and all that.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
mom just telling me.
Just been hanging out with friends and stuff.
Okay. All
Just
Good.
I haven't done that much last summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mostly like in the house working on stuff here.
Working on the game and
But
whatnot.
yeah, I'm like starting to enjoy myself more.
That's good. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
Take
One of,
more
one, of,
breaks.
when it comes to the game design, I'm like at like a area like zone at a point where I'm like trying to think and design a good song, and I feel like I can't.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like no inspiration or creativity, like not enough of those two
Yeah.
for me to really develop something. I'm like thinking of the same thing. I'm like trying to think of something new.
You got to get out. You got to see
Not gonna lie.
stuff. You got to enjoy life, and then you might hear something. You might connect the two, spark the brain.
Mashup.
I'm just trying to get inspired.
I overdose on inspiration. Like I'm always on that 24/7.
When it comes to like
I'm always
music
on that.
design, that's like hard with music design, especially when you're looking for a specific aesthetic,
Mm-hmm.
because you're
No, that's hard. That's
you're trying to
hard.
match a character.
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, because I've
That's
made
hard.
so many songs already
Mhm.
that don't even
That one's
match the
hard.
game. But I'm like, this is a nice song, and I just made this like from the top of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're looking for an aesthetic, it's like a standard that's
Mhm.
set. Standard, that's the word of the day.
Standard.
It has
Every time you say standard, you guys yell, standard, like Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse. Remember Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, I set that standard, and it has to be like fulfilled. I've tried to make a song for that specific standard.
Mhm.
I think 4 times already, and all of them have been scraps. So I'm at that point right now.
I mean, it happens. It gets the best of us, you know.
Yeah.
It has happened to the best, you know.
I just want to be satisfied with it.
Yeah. I really want to show you a video that might help you, but I feel like it's kind of reaching to your point, and I feel like it's reached to mine back then. Not too much now, but it's
Mhm.
going to answer a lot of
About
questions.
creativity.
Yeah.
You just
It's
take
about-
it in.
It's
So,
about what to think about. It's a really good video. It's very cinema. Like,
what
it's
like,
really good.
honestly, I think the way I think, my type of creativity, I don't know types, I just know mine. I kind of pick apart from everything and then put it together.
Mhm.
You know, like from what I've seen, and that's what people do normally, but I usually, it's like, it's a bit more naked.
hmm
Yeah, like concepts or
like a
stuff like
hodgepodge
that.
of things.
Yeah,
You
that's
pick
what it.
apart.
Yeah,
hmm
to make one thing.
Is that mostly with songs or mostly with little to everything that you do?
It feels like everything, honestly.
You know, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look at me.
Yeah, it feels like everything. I'm just putting things together that I've seen, and then most of them are something that I have a connection to or knowledge of. That's what, like, why you see so.
Yeah, I
much
feel
of
like
it.
it's very important when it comes to
Yeah.
things like this. It's very important to have that connection,
Mhm.
what you're
So-
inspired by. It's very
so
important.
It feels like passion more than anything.
hmm You don't want
That's
to
why.
feel like you're working on something that you're not even too sure that you want to work on
Yeah.
anymore. You get what I'm
Like
saying?
as I make my game, I think of ideas. I'm like, man, maybe I should have done that.
Yeah. That's good. You guys drunk at the same exact time.
Have you guys seen the thing on Netflix? Not Netflix, but
Oh, speaking
on-
of Netflix, I know what to talk
on,
about.
on Hulu. First,
Okay.
like I watch this every day. I don't know why. I watch Car Wars. It has to do
Okay.
with wars. It's
Okay,
like
that's
Car
pretty cool.
Wars.
I'm not even
Oh,
gonna lie.
competition.
Competition?
Well,
Competitive?
no, it's like Road Rage. Car
Oh!
Wars,
yeah,
it's on
yeah,
Hulu.
yeah,
I
yeah.
watch Car Wars. I watch
Like public
Customer
freakouts.
Wars. Yeah, like Customer Wars.
Yeah,
Okay.
Neighborhood Wars. It's
Okay.
like
public freakouts.
Damn, just drama after drama.
Honestly,
Yes,
okay.
I love
out of
watching
all the three, what do you think would be the most entertaining? Just
From-
say it.
All of them?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
Car
there's
Wars.
Car Wars, okay.
What was it, Customer Wars?
yeah, Customer Wars.
And then
is-
Neighbor Wars.
Neighborhood
I'm gonna have
Wars.
to say Car Road. Like
Car Wars?
The Car Wars.
'Cause it can get like, it can literally turn 0 to 100.
Yeah,
like,
that's
really
true.
quick.
That's true. But I think like the ones that could be the most creative is probably Neighborhood Wars.
Yes, 'cause
Neighborhood
you be seeing the old ladies come out with
Yeah.
baseball bats and everything.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But
You got
the
a point.
Customer Wars, you be seeing them fight inside the stores.
Yeah, I need to see that
Probably the
one.
most fun
That-
happen at the Customer
Probably
Wars.
not. I've never seen that one. I'm gonna have to watch
That's
that.
on Hulu, man. That's on Hulu. And then like you got like for Car Wars, I kind of like it. I like to start off with Car Wars because it's like I
Yeah.
watch like an episode of this and I jump to that, so I don't get tired of it.
Mhm.
And you just see like motorcycles, like people like riding motorcycles, like kicking
Yeah.
cars, and then the cars freaking out, or they try to cut each other off, and then
There's-
always you see the car flip in the air.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, that
There's
sounds like
so
me.
many shorts.
It sounds
Yeah.
like me on GTA 5.
There's so many shorts. There's so many shorts on bikers, like bikers that wear like cameras on their helmets.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a
really
lot. You know
nice.
what's crazy? I've seen as I was walking, right? I was doing a long walk, and as I was going back to my neighborhood, I saw one of the people I follow from Instagram, and I recognized him because he has an iconic bunny helmet, and I know it was him for a fact.
Oh yeah.
Because he was literally, I saw his head moving, and I saw him doing hand gestures, and I was like, and he was looking at a certain part of his bike, and I was like, that's him. That's for sure. That's 100% him. I know. Who else would we be talking to? I recognize the
Have you
helmet.
guys heard?
Like, come on.
I'm sure everybody heard already. But the French Prime Minister, the French president, got slapped up by his woman.
What?
Did he?
Yeah, he had.
Did he?
There was like
did he?
keep the door closed and get it all out, and then open the door.
So wait, hon. This was the recent.
They landed.
This is the recent French president.
Yeah,
the recent one, the one that's in office right
Yeah,
now. Okay.
Macron, I think his name is Macron.
Macron. Okay, so what happened again? His wife slapped him.
Yeah, I guess there was like an argument, and like the door opened, and he had to greet the people, and I think, but you didn't see the slap. You just saw him like
Just move.
something like that.
Oh my gosh!
it's-
There must have been an argument
It's
before.
been out, it's been
Yeah.
out for a minute, but I gotta bring it
I
out.
see. You know, since you mentioned Netflix,
This is the Babysitters Club right now.
since you mentioned Netflix, I have something funny to talk about. Now, I've heard of this show
I just
coming
saw
out.
it.
The movie. What?
See, there it is.
And then he has to wave at the camera.
Yeah, he has to wave
That's
like boom.
embarrassing.
Yeah, look, boom. You see her hand? She's wearing
Let me see.
red.
I didn't see it. Let me see.
Literally, you got look at that.
Oh my
Bam!
God.
You got smacked up, and he had to
That's
wave at the
embarrassing.
They
same
must
time.
have been in an argument or
That's
something.
Of course,
embarrassing,
of
bro.
course.
Obviously, yeah.
So what's up on Netflix?
Okay, so on Netflix, there's this show called Liver King.
Oh
Alright?
my goodness.
Now let me go.
Oh my goodness.
It's a show, right?
I think it's a show. Yeah, it's a show. And
Is it a documentary or?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think it is a show or a movie. I don't remember.
It is a documentary.
Because, like, to be honest with you, I didn't watch it. I saw someone talk about it that watched it. Okay.
It is a
and-
documentary. It has to be because
I wouldn't
Yeah,
necessarily.
it's a documentary.
It's a
It is at a
documentary.
degree because he kind of fails to talk about what happened in his
I know.
past. Only he does for a little
It's
bit. He
a,
just talks
it's a
about.
documentary.
It's a documentary. I'm sorry. It's true though. Like,
More like
come on.
that. Yeah, it's not a show or a documentary. It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. It's one of those.
Documentary.
It's one of those. But like, I don't know. I found it funny. Like the whole thing. Like,
I got some images for you to pull up.
He has some crazy
Whoa.
standards.
What do you think about that, Pop?
He's pretty ripped.
Yeah, but look at his face.
He's I don't know, man. I can't tell
It
you.
looks like he's like
you know,
suffocating.
He's pretty ripped, man. I mean, the power of roids really
I
work.
know.
It really does work.
Same thing with advertisement, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. It's advertised. I mean,
Mhm.
I mean, if I was in his shoes, you got to get on camera. You're showing your body off. You want to look your tippity top best. I mean, you're doing it for money. You might as well do it. But everything comes to an end.
everything comes.
Just
with
don't
a price.
abuse it. You can abuse it. Just don't abuse it. Use it for your benefit. Me, I don't need that.
Just play it smart.
I just don't need that.
It's like I kind of like not that I'm like saying anything. Like I respect him,
Yeah,
but something tells me that like he kind of struggles to have a barrier between his character, like his camera
Yeah.
character, his
Yeah.
ego character, and his real self.
And it kind of shows a
Like
lot
when
in
the
the
camera
documentary.
is on.
Yeah, I know. It shows a lot in the clips and whatnot.
I didn't really see it. I've been watching.
You have to watch it. It's
I've been
actually
hung up on
pretty
the-
entertaining.
I've been hung up on Car Wars and everything. And then I saw a comedian
Mhm.
I used to see way back in the day. His name is Ricky Smiley. He just came out with a Hulu special, and it's hilarious.
Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He used to do a little Daryl. It was just funny, man. It was hilarious. I just had to give him a shout out.
I see.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because nowadays, like a lot of popular people, like anyone, like Kai Cenat,
Yeah.
whatever, Logan Paul,
Speed. Speed just hit.
Mr. Beast.
Speed hit 40 million subscribers,
40 million.
and he
He's
ran
gonna
into
make it to 100.
his his setup, and he started to bleed.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Oh,
He didn't-
for
it
clicks.
was just
But that's the thing. He
Yeah.
was just playing a character. He was excited,
yeah.
but he saw the the camera
Yeah, I
rolling
know.
in there.
You know when Speed is playing a
It's
character.
a character. Oh, Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross.
Oh, here's a
I haven't heard of
perfect
his in a
example.
while.
Andrew Tate.
Oh, and
He's a perfect example
When
of
the cameras
character.
rolling,
yeah,
they turn. I mean,
It's
we're all
character.
like that.
Everyone
all
plays a
everyone
character.
kind of turns like that
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it's,
but like they
weird.
like after a while, like when they get super popular,
They got it.
everyone they start to notice that they have a character,
Yeah. and it kind of like some people like leave because they thought
and then you
that they
can
were
like,
that way.
and then they kind of like tweak the character's like personality or traits, stuff like that.
I kind of like it. I kind of
Yeah.
like that they have.
It's
I kinda,
entertainment,
yeah, it's entertainment.
ultimately.
yeah,
Kind of reminds me
Yeah.
of a reality TV. This is our new reality
Yeah.
TV,
Yeah.
basically.
Exactly.
True.
The veil has been lifted.
Yeah.
I still like my old reality TVs. Don't get me wrong. Still
When
love
you
them.
didn't know they were in character.
No,
Oh.
no. Like I'm saying, like I still like my old like shows that were first than streamers.
Reality.
You know?
Oh,
Now we got
okay.
streamers like Kai, Actual Speed, Aiden
Yeah,
Ross,
that-
yeah.
Queso,
Stuff
X2C,
like that,
like
yeah.
all those people. Like we got all those. We got the streamers that just like kind of like sit like in a room like XQC.
Yeah, it's like
or,
mostly
like,
streamers.
or like all these people. Like Pokimane, Playboy Max, like all those people.
YouTubers, like I feel like streamers are kind of taking over
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
especially
with
with
a whole bunch of famous people.
It's true. And I feel like what was the name that I was gonna bring up? I feel that with when it comes to those two themes, like back then I was trying to refer to. I'm trying to refer to the shows I grew up watching, like Jersey Shore, or like
Jersey Shore.
what was it? Love Island or some shit. I don't know. I forgot one.
I think it's about
Or
Rock of Love or something.
oh yeah, Rock of Love too. Yeah.
Rocket Love was
Yeah. Rock of Love was fucking.
Rocket Love was good.
That
That dude was
disaster.
that dude. He was a famous. I
it
think he was in Poison.
Brad Chris or some shit. I
Who's in
forgot.
what?
He was in the group called Poison.
Oh.
Pour some. I think it was like Pour Some Sugar on Me. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that song?
I think
Yeah.
he had his songs.
Yeah, he was in a band at one
Yeah,
point. Yeah,
yeah.
he was.
Oh, I wouldn't.
I think he was.
I forgot his name. dude.
Yeah, I know. I think
Yeah,
it
I'll
was
look it up.
Chris
Yeah.
Brad. or
No,
some
no,
shit.
no,
There wasn't.
No way. No, I don't.
I don't remember Chris. I don't
No,
remember.
no. Trust me, it's not that.
I don't remember.
But I trust me. He was. I was a fan of that music, dude. It was.
I don't remember. I know it's something with Chris.
No,
I know it's something
not,
with Chris.
No, it's not Chris. You watch him pull out the name. It's gonna be totally different.
Is it Brad?
Brett Michaels?
Brett
Brett Michaels!
Brett
Brad,
No,
okay.
it's not Brett. It
Brett
is?
Michaels. Brett Michaels.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I
it
was
is,
definitely-
it is,
I was
it is.
definitely wrong about
Dude,
Chris.
they
It was
made good
Brett
music.
Michaels.
He made good music.
He's
How's
so
he look like
entertaining.
now?
I don't know.
He still looks the same, but he looks a little older.
He
More
has
tan.
that. He has that gimmick where it's just like he has a lot of like you like to wear. Sometimes I like to wear a lot of accessories. He's an
He has that
accessories
whole-
master, dude.
Yeah.
He's an accessory master, bro.
That dude.
He will rock the heck out of some accessories.
Yep. He's
Wait, that's how he
old, you
looks
know.
now?
He's like he does the rock
Yeah.
and
He
roll.
doesn't look that old. How
You
old
know?
is he?
I don't know. I think that's just
He's like
a picture
almost-
never
I think he's
ages. You know.
62.
There it
He's
is.
62.
Dude,
God
They had.
damn.
Dude, I remember, man. Pour some.
Let me see him.
He's pretty young for 62.
62. Let's see.
They had
Pretty
good
young.
music,
He looks
dude.
40, not even 62.
Try to look up an image of 2025 and see how he looks.
25, okay.
No,
He still looks
Brett
young, don't get me
Michaels
wrong.
look now.
Yeah, how does he look now?
You see,
That's damn. He has some good genetic genes or something. I don't know.
now it's just a whole bunch of Botox. Dude.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Botox. Yep.
Botox.
bow ties.
Nice. But yeah, as I was saying, like those shows, like I still like watching those shows, you know. Or like at one point, I was watching a little bit of Teen Mom, because when
I've never like actually sat down and watched it.
I only
I watched a
saw.
little bit of Teen Mom.
Go ahead, go ahead. I only saw when Janelle. That was my favorite one. When like she had like a whole bunch of boyfriends, but it was like one that the
there
mom
was
hated.
always.
The one that the mom hated. You're a hustler. You're a hustler. That's all I kept
Yeah, I
saying.
know, and this was at the same
What?
time
I
when
don't know, dude.
this was at the same
I
time.
don't watch Teen Mom.
This was
They
literally at the same time when
crashed out.
Teen Wolf came out. I think it was around almost the same the same time it came out.
I have
and it-
zero memory of those
Yeah,
shows.
I remember it was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf. Man, we all, me, you, your mom, Everybody
Everyone
should
used to sit
watch.
there,
yeah,
yeah.
man. Because I don't know,
There
it
was
was just
nothing like it.
like around Jersey Shore time,
Yeah, it was
Was it an
like
actual
that's what
good
sh-
show?
that's what-
and then like shows would actually show them doing the pull-ups on the
Yeah.
on the pull-up frame and all that. Like they actually worked out because I think Jersey Shore did that whole thing, like
you
Gym
think
Tam Laundry and all
I
that.
don't have much memory of Teen Wolf.
You was a
don't?
youngin.
I remember.
You-
I
you was
remember.
a baby
like,
boy.
I still remember like the actors' faces and like the story too, like the season 1 too. Yeah,
It's
that first
pretty
episode.
good. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It's pretty good. He's like he gets bitten by the alpha and
Is
all
there?
this.
Are they all wolves?
Yeah, that he's like
So no
they're all
vampires.
wolves, but
No vampires.
no
that
vampires.
I know of.
And then like his girlfriend was like the family was like the hunter, like her dad.
Oh,
Was like Hun- like
Hunter
you-
Heritage or something.
Yeah.
The concept was always so good. Like when you hear Twilight, when you hear that concept, you're like, okay, it's pretty good. But when you see it, you're like, oh, this is too slow. Like, oh, damn, this is a little too slow.
And it was
But, like-
with Twilight was out too. It was like
that was around the
Twilight.
same time it came out.
It
yeah.
like it was like a spin-off
But
of
Twilight-
Jersey Shore and Twilight, and
Twilight-
season 1 was pretty good. man.
Yeah, Twilight came out around the same time. I think it was like 2004, 5 or 6. It was one of those 3. It was, and I know they came out with a second one. I know it came out like 2010 or 8 that I remember that I
Oh,
could
really?
recognize. Yeah, because I remember like seeing like the books and like remembering like looking on them like when Mom used to take us to Barnes and Noble, at least for me. And then I used to like look at the back. I used to like touch it, so I used to like look at the books and whatnot. And I remember the years.
And I heard they want to remake. They're gonna come out with a remake of Twilight.
That's crazy. I mean, I
Remake of
tried. Listen,
Twilight?
Yeah,
Listen, I'm
that's
gonna
that's
be
what they
honest.
said. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with
That's
you.
what I heard.
Oh my gosh, 2011 Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, like June 5th.
Yep.
Yep.
Look at that. You see that? That's crazy. And it's June,
June 5th.
7th.
Oh my
It's
god.
like June 7th.
Their anniversary
Yeah,
was
June
3 days
7th.
ago.
It was
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days
Yeah.
ago.
Oh,
Damn.
It's
man.
crazy how we just
It
came
just
up
came
on
up
that.
like that. Yup.
You,
Exactly.
you know what though? I wouldn't mind because I wouldn't mind watching.
Oh, rewatching it?
Yeah, like just
Well, Twilight?
season 1.
Oh,
Teen
Teen
Wolf?
Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I'll-
mind either.
I don't have memory of it.
You
so
know,
I guess
Teen
I'll
Wolf,
watch
I
it.
thought for a second, when I watched it, it looked very similar to me. And at the same time, like, I think it was like a month or 2 before that I could remember, it was when I watched Jennifer's Body, and I thought we were watching
Oh
Jennifer's
yeah, they're gonna
Body.
remake that. I heard.
Yeah, I know, I heard they're gonna, I don't even care. But, because I'm not like, you know,
Megan Fox.
without Megan Fox, that's what made,
I think
That's-
she is gonna be in that one.
If- if
it's
it
part
isn't-
2.
if it isn't Megan Fox, because I feel like she really ran with that name
She's
of that
gonna-
whole thing,
she's gonna-
that whole icon.
She's gonna be in that one.
So like, you know, but like I think she did like a pretty good job. So at the
Does-
time when we were watching it, I thought
Yeah.
we were watching Jennifer's Body, but we weren't. We were watching Teen Wolf.
Okay, so because people say it's a deal breaker for her hammer toe. Her hammer, like they say her big toe is a hammer toe.
What do you
I don't
mean?
even care about that.
What? Oh,
I just want
I'm
Jennifer's
not
body.
They know what they were doing when they set that name. Like, it had like a good concept
sure. That
of
was
like
2019.
whoever made up that name.
I mean, 2009.
That they're smart. I'm not gonna lie. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, exactly.
They knew what they were doing. They thought hard about that one
we
too.
don't-
But you know what, Teen Wolf? You know, back in my day, it was Michael J. Fox and the other guy.
The
I
other
forgot
guy.
his name, man. He was in the show The Ozarks. He was like one of the main
Ozarks?
characters in the Ozarks. He was like the
Why
father
that sounds so familiar?
in the show The Ozarks. It was
Ozarks.
yeah.
Just-
What was it about?
Well, I want to talk about Teen Wolf. It's about like a normal. He was like a lawyer or whatever, and then like he gets mixed up with the cartel and all this and all that. But it's called The Ozarks. But that character and Michael J. Fox did movies called Teen Wolf.
Oh.
Michael J. Fox played basketball. I think he did 2 movies of it, and then the guy was like a boxer. He was like boxing. The other guy from the Ozarks, he was like boxing.
Mhm.
I forgot his name. Look up his name. Look
Not
up that
too
guy.
many. What was his name?
So look up the Ozarks.
Ozarks. How
Oh,
do you
yeah.
spell Ozarks. Oh,
I-
right there.
Yeah,
No,
Ozarks.
I literally
Cast.
got into a conversation.
Right there. What? Look up right here.
That one.
Jason Bateman. Yeah, Jason Bateman. Yeah, he was in Teen Wolf as a boxer.
Interesting.
It was just like I remember that, and then they came out with Teen Wolf,
Mhm.
the show.
that's
So it
when-
was just
that's
like
when
I had.
shows or movies really make them about like like wolves,
Wolves and stuff,
werewolves.
yeah.
It was always vampires.
Mhm.
Exactly. See right there,
That's true.
the cartoon. See, that
You know,
was
it's
him.
funny that you
Team
mentioned.
up the
It's
movie.
funny that I even mentioned Megan Fox because literally a few days ago I was having a conversation with someone and they saw like a Megan Fox edit or something and they were like, "Oh yeah, that person's so fine" or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, like everyone goes crazy for her, but like,
Hot
She's-
take incoming.
yeah, I know this is a hot take. I'm sorry, but like, I don't like.
I'm not
To me-
obsessed either, but
Uh-huh.
I think she's
She's-
attractive.
yeah,
I think
she's
it's
pretty,
something about her eyes.
Some
She's got
like-
a beautiful
there's just some people
look,
that
her
just-
hair.
Some people are a
And
little
then
over dramatic. I'm not
Those
gonna lie.
eyes, dude. Those eyes. She has those alluring eyes.
I feel like some people just have. Like, I feel like they go like a little too dramatic.
Wait, this is
when
from
they
the
mention her.
TV
I'm
show?
like, okay.
Oh yeah, you don't have to go that hard.
Yeah,
I'm just
like-
saying.
I
You
think
know-
the reason why not too many people give like werewolves too much spotlight is because like you need good budget for it to look really cool, and if you have low budget, there's a very good chance of it looking goofy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah, that's the scary part. When you're a director and you don't have a lot of money, you have like kind of on a budget. It's like that's a scary thought, you know. So you kind of have to make everything work.
Yeah, you need a higher budget for
Yeah,
werewolf.
because you can't. I mean, hair. I guess they're hairy,
Mhm.
so you don't want to put a whole bunch of wigs on them and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's like CGI. You need a professional editor.
That's why
It's a fear.
Teen Wolf on MTV.
Mine.
I think they did it just right. They did it just right. And Twilight also, they made those big giant wolves and stuff. So
Yeah, the trends.
And-
They were literally
Position.
wolves though.
yeah, wolves. And then that was like a
You know,
werewolf.
when you
Yeah.
when you said that the transition, it reminds me when FX, because I remember FX and whatnot.
FX.
I remember when they used to like after they were done playing like the show or not the show, the movie, or like after like it was like commercial break, they would show how that was so true. They what's it called? They would show how they made it. So like they would show like a transition of how
like
the
behind the scenes.
yeah, layer 1, layer 2, layer 4.
Yeah, CGI.
Like there's nothing there. And look, there's something there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that's what it reminded me when you said that. That's why I was like, it gave me flashbacks.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's what I remember. But that's like old like TV like shows in general. I know FX is probably not the same as it was before because you know things changed over the
Man,
years.
that whole like vampire and werewolf craze kind of died off. You know what I mean?
At least for the time being.
For the time, like
For a while.
At least for
was-
like
it was
ever
like-
since 2015
yeah, I think
until
2015 is when
now.
they died.
And well, at least we're getting vampires now. I mean,
I think vampires like
Yeah, are
the
coming back.
werewolves
Werewolves, I don't know where
died
they're
out,
at.
and then
Yeah.
like vampires
Vampires
always
are.
stood.
Yeah, I've never seen
Vampires
that
are always
whole-
above werewolves.
Yeah, I know.
on, like,
Always.
the fandom thing.
Mm.
They always were.
Remember Underworld?
Yep.
That was a
Underworld?
good one.
What's
Underworld,
You're gonna take about. Oh, I remember this.
Is it
Yeah.
a show?
where
Movie.
it was like
It's a movie.
the vampires were
Yup.
like
And she's
the
like,
higher society,
Yup.
and the wolves were
You
the
know what's
lowest.
crazy?
No, the
Mom got me
the
into
watchdog.
that.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen this.
I got your mom into it.
Yeah, and I got into that, and I was
I've
like,
seen this.
yeah, I used to think that was way better than Twilight. I'm gonna be honest. It was way better.
Dude, it's so much action. It's like, okay, one of the vampire girls fell on because they had
Mhm.
they took in a werewolf boy,
I didn't
and they had to
understand.
raise him, and they teach them the vampire ways,
Mhm.
and then they end up falling in love with like the
Yup.
main dude's daughter.
Yup.
That
It's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
It's
dog.
pretty good,
I've
bro.
seen
It's
it
pretty
once
good.
and then I didn't understand.
It's good. I've seen it
Like, at
numerous
all.
times.
Anything.
Numerous times.
Like part one is pretty good, but you do part two is so good.
yeah, part 2 is better. I
It's
feel
like the
better.
introduction.
I feel it's
think
a
I've-
little bit better than the first one.
And then it's like it's a whole society. It's
Mhm.
like
And she would like, what's it called? She would like sometimes like, you gotta see it, man. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's
It's
good.
pretty good.
I would see it.
Yeah,
I don't wanna spoil
it.
anything.
Yeah, me neither. Like
I
I,
mean,
wanna-
it's not just. I mean, for you, but the whole world's seen it.
You know,
yeah,
speaking of,
okay, the whole world's seen it.
yeah.
Spoiler warning. Which one does she die in? Part 1 or 2?
She doesn't die.
She dies in one, but
I-
she doesn't die.
She ends up having a kid, it's like they have like four.
Like the main
five of them.
character, she like
She's
she
like 4 or
almost
5
dies.
You might get mixed up. You're probably
Like you
getting,
think she's dead, but she's not dead.
you might because she's in a lot of movies.
I know
What's
she's
that
a-
actor's name?
I know.
Dude, because
What's her name?
I know.
because these
I don't like the
vampires
one,
like
you know.
they like take turns ruling.
Yeah.
Like the way they had their like their setup. Like let's just say we're vampires, and then like I will go to bed and sleep for like 60 years, and then
God.
Big Bro reigns, and then they put Big Bro to sleep, and then for 60 years, and then they wake Little Bro, and then before Little Bro rains or something ends, they wake me back up or some crazy.
Yeah, so it's like whoever is in
So,
task.
Yeah.
I
You know,
can't.
order.
I don't know where she is. Like I can't recognize her normal self.
She's the star.
She's in so
I know,
many
I
movies,
can't
bro.
recognize
She's
her.
in
I
Resident
can't-
Evil.
Yeah,
She's in so
exactly.
many.
I don't know. Okay,
She's a good actor,
so
though.
go back. So go back.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna see the.
She's so iconic. Super duper
Man, I don't
iconic.
see
I
her.
think she's
anywhere.
Australian
Really?
in real life. I'm not sure. There she is, right there.
Yeah, that's her, but we don't even know her name.
Give-
Oh no, wait, I see it.
Right there.
Wait, I got it. I'll
How
find
old
it.
is she right now? Damn, man.
Dude, I don't know, but I even like
Very-
the actors like that whole. I think that was all like British, right? That was all like
I don't even
set up in England and
I
stuff
don't
like
know.
that. It was.
I don't
It
know,
was all
but
British.
man, she's like a. Every time I think,
Oh, right here. I can't even recognize her.
I
bro.
can't recognize her
Let me see.
either.
The one on top.
Kaylee
Top left. That's her.
Baxell.
what?
Baxell.
That's her.
Yeah,
that's
You're
her.
joking.
No,
Katie
I'm not
Baxell.
joking because when I
Click,
put down here,
click.
that's the character.
That's her. Yeah, Katie
What?
Baxell.
Yeah,
Click,
that's her.
click, click, click.
Click. Yeah.
Wow. She's
That's her.
51. God
But-
damn. Make me feel
It's not that old.
I know, but it's like compared to when I used to like remember how everyone
She's in a
some
lot
people
of
used to
action
remember.
movies.
Yeah, no.
I think she was in
She was
the.
very iconic.
Yeah.
man.
I think she was in the new Total Recall. I remember the first Total Recall with Schwarzenegger.
Oh
that
my gosh, Total
that
Recall. bro.
first Total Recall was hilarious, and then the second Total Recall, I think it was her.
Jeez, I don't remember, but
Total
you're gonna remember. At least you can. Remember.
Oh, that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Total Recall was bugged out
Yeah,
with him,
I see
man.
this.
Your boy Arnold was bugged out, bro.
The second Total Recall is like an acid trip. I swear.
I don't
It's
even
like,
know.
It was like
understand.
new technology, and people got like their
Mhm.
phones in their hands and
Mhm.
stuff. That's like,
Yep.
yeah,
it was very like cyberpunkish.
Yeah.
You know, themed.
yeah.
At least for that.
All right. I think we're gonna close it off.
Yep. You're gonna close things off.
Yep.
It's about that time, man.
Yeah.
It's around that
Who's,
time.
I mean, who's gonna close it off? We're gonna flip a quarter, flip a dime,
Rock paper scissors
all the
shoe.
time.
That'd be pretty good for the video. Make
Yeah.
the video entertaining.
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
paper scissors shoe. You ready? Because he already did the intro. It's only fair.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go
So
ahead.
you go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Oh, best of two. Best of two.
Why do I?
Best of two.
Yeah, that's just the first one.
Rock,
Paper, scissors, shoe. Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Oh!
Alright, that's about it for Black Roses podcast.
Yep.
That was episode 15. I'm Isaiah. This is Pops. This is Camper. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button.
Yep, all that good
We're
stuff.
very happy to talk about our plans for the summer today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a family episode today,
Family
people.
I
episode.
mean, we did talk about a little bit, but we end up talking about
Yeah.
other stuff.
We're off
But
track,
still.
but it's
Yeah.
fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Well,
Alright. I'm Zaya. This is Black Rose Podcast, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.
Deuces.